In today's video, I'm sharing with you a vintage Christmas thrift haul. All of these pieces I have collected over the past few weeks, so this is a collective thrift haul, but I hope that you enjoy seeing everything that I found and also ways that I plan to use it in our home. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start out with one of my favorite new basket finds. I found this for $2.99 just the other day. And I love the shape of this. I think it is so pretty. It was $9.99 for this whole bag of ribbon, and most of these are unopened. I got this from Barren River Consignment, which you all know is like a local consignment little thrift store to me. So I can't wait to go through all of these. I've already opened this and started to go through it. I loved this ribbon. I thought this was so pretty. There are a few of these in there. I loved this one. I loved that there was this huge roll of red velvet ribbon. I used this red velvet ribbon all over our home this time of year, so I knew that I would definitely get a lot of use out of this. And then there were also 2 rolls of this gorgeous velvet vintage ribbon. Look at the packaging on this. I can't wait to not only use the ribbon but also display these little rolls of ribbon. How pretty. And I love the colors, the green and the gold. I cannot wait to use these. So pretty. And then I also loved this one, very sheer ribbon. I think the lights in the background are making my camera have a hard time focusing, but that is what that one looks like. And there are a few more of those in here, and then just some more classic red and green. And then also this one, which I thought was really pretty. So one of my favorite things to thrift this time of year are these big assorted bags of Christmas ribbon and the assorted bags of Christmas ornaments. It's like a little treasure hunt because when you open it up, you just never know what will be inside. They had a ton of really big bags of vintage ornaments too, but I have so many ornaments that I held off and I didn't get any of those, but I just love that it feels like a little treasure hunt when you get these bags full of Christmas ribbon or ornaments. I just love that thrift stores do that. And now I will share with you some of the Christmas tins that I thrifted. This one is so beautiful. I was so excited about this little tray. I think this was probably a lid to a Christmas tin, but how beautiful is this? This was $1.75. I can't wait to style this in our home. This is just so beautiful. The colors, I love it. There's the angel, the horn, the bird, the Santa, the rocking horse, just all your classic vintage ornaments on the tree, and then the little teddy bears at the bottom. And then speaking of teddy bears, I also found this. It was from the same store, and it is this little teddy bear tin. Oh my goodness. So precious. This ended up being $4. Next, I will share with you the stockings that I found. I still can't believe that I found 2 vintage needlepoint stockings on the same day. Both of these were from different stores, but I found these on the same day and they are just incredible. The first one that I am the most excited about is this beautiful stocking with bones on it. This stocking was $6.99 at the Peddler's Mall that I went to, but I could not believe that it had dog bones all over it and the bows. And if you notice, the bones are like hanging from ribbon, and then there's like a red bow tied around one of the ribbons. How beautiful is this? The back is velvet. This will probably be little Stevie Rose's stocking because I did decide that I wanted Ayrshire's to be the teddy bear stocking that I have. I'll insert a clip of that. So how cute will this be next to it for her little stocking? It is just so precious. one of my most favorite Christmas finds, especially because we just recently adopted her. So I love that now she will have a little needlepoint stocking as well. And like I said, I also found another needlepoint stocking at the next store that I went to. This one was $6. And it is just so pretty. It has the vintage tree, the red bow at the top, and then the little vintage toys at the bottom. How precious. So now we are all going to have vintage stockings. I'm gonna hang these up and share with you what it looks like. If you watched my Christmas Decorate With Me Part 1, that is when I did the living room and I hung up our stockings. So now that I thrifted these, I ended up taking down those knit stockings, and now we will all have little vintage stockings, which was the plan all along, is to be able to thrift enough vintage stockings for all of us, because I just love the way they look. They feel so nostalgic and cozy. So I'm so excited that I was able to find these this year and do that. So I'll insert a look at what these stockings look like hung with our Spode stockings that I thrifted last year and our little teddy bear stocking. These just complete the look of our little faux fireplace mantle, and again, they make it feel so nostalgic and bring our living room together for Christmas. Let's get into all of the Christmas books that I found, because I found quite a few this year to add to our collection, which makes me so happy because I love to collect these and look through them for recipes and inspiration. They just make me so happy. So this first one is not necessarily a Christmas cookbook, but I loved the red gingham, and I already have a few other cookbooks that are the best of country cooking, and this one is from the year 1999. So I love that. How pretty is this one? And it has such good recipes in it. This one was, I believe, $4 if I can remember right, from that thrift store. And then this next one is Christmas Cooking from the Heart. I found this several months ago now. It's been a while, and I just tucked it away and held on to it until I was ready to decorate for Christmas. But this one has such good recipes. The first one that I opened it to right after I got it was, I think it was pumpkin pancakes with maple glaze icing, glazed pumpkin pecan cakes. So love that one. And then let's see, the last one that has recipes is this one. This is another one from 1999, and this is Christmas with Southern Living. I also have the 1998 version of this, which is the year I was born, so I was excited to have 1999 and 1998. I can't even describe the nostalgia that these bring to me. I just am so thankful to have experienced Christmases in the early 2000s growing up, because this just feels so magical to me, and I love to look at these and just have all of the Christmas feels. And then I love that in the back too, it also gives you a ton of Christmas craft ideas and little gift ideas and things like that. I also was so excited to find this Christmas craft source book. So this one doesn't have any recipes. It is just full of Christmas crafts, which is, again, so magical and immediately takes me back. This says it has over 200 ideas for the festive season. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to go through this and get some ideas. I have a whole list of Christmas crafts that I want to make this year. Some beautiful little handmade items, and I want to get together soon with some family, and we're gonna make some of those, so I cannot wait for that. And I definitely want to look through this to get some more inspiration on some ideas. And then this Christmas little children's book I found at an estate sale. I got this back in the summer, and I just knew that I would be so excited that I got this once Christmas time got here. And I went on, I think like the second or third day of the estate sale. So I ended up getting this for 50% off. So it was marked $8 and I got this for $4. I could not believe this. This was upstairs. I love when you go in those old houses, they're having an estate sale and they have the whole upstairs that is just full of Christmas. That's how this one was. There were just rooms and rooms up there of Christmas decor spread all out. It was so fun to go through. This is the only thing that I ended up getting though, but it was so worth going to that sale to get this. It is the night before Christmas. I'm just already envisioning reading this one day to our future children. I absolutely cannot wait for that. And I love that it's, again, in such good shape that we can actually read it. And then in the back, it has some little Christmas carols. Which I also love. And then look at the back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So precious. So very, very thankful to have found that at the estate sale. And then let's see, I just have a few more thrift finds. So the next one here is this shirt. I still can't believe that I found this. I have been really wanting to find some special little vintage embroidered pieces, like sweaters or shirts and stuff like that from the thrift store. But I need to start going more often because I'm telling you, you have to go so often, I feel like, to find the really good stuff, and I just haven't had as much time to go. But I did find this and it kind of inspired me to start going more, and I'm gonna really try to make an effort to go looking for these pieces more often, because that is how you're able to find the really special pieces like this. But I found this button-up shirt, and look at the little embroidered Christmas bears. Oh my goodness, I still can't get over this. And look at the collar. It has the little embroidered candy canes. This is so sweet. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to wear this. I wanted to share these because they are one of my most favorite Christmas thrift finds of the past few years. I just love these so much. What an incredible find. They have these little tassels. This is definitely a little handmade pillow. You can see the little stitches. And we got these at Goodwill for $1.99 a piece. That was another find that I found earlier in the year and then tucked them away with my Christmas decor. So always keep your eye out for pieces like that all throughout the year. I know most of us do that, but in case you are maybe new to thrifting, definitely don't forget to check the Christmas section or even just the regular home decor section at your thrift stores. You might come across a Christmas item and it is so worth the wait to tuck it away and then get it out at the start of the Christmas season. I also did that this year with this Charles Dickens Christmas book. I found this back in like the spring, summer, and I knew that I would be so excited to get this out during Christmas time. It has several different stories all in one book, and A Christmas Carol is one of my absolute favorites. So I was very excited to thrift this. Okay, the next thing that I found is this incredible winter scene picture. I got this for $20 at a local thrift store, and I cannot get over this. Ignore the frame, I'm still in the process of painting it. I did one coat on it this morning, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I have to hurry up and make sure it dries before the haul. So I still need to take it back and do another coat. I'm gonna do some rub and buff on it as well, but I just didn't really love the frame. It was a very deep purple color and it didn't really flow with the rest of our home. So I decided to paint it, and then I'm going to rub and buff it, and I just love this so much. It's the prettiest little horse-drawn carriage and little winter scene. And then I have one more thrift find that we are going to be using this upcoming week. I'm so excited. But I thrifted this turkey platter for $6.99, and I'm so excited to use this for Thanksgiving. This is going to be so beautiful with our turkey on it. I could not believe this was only $6.99. The detail on it is just beautiful. So I was very thankful to find this for our turkey. I wanted to also share with you a few other pieces that I have purchased recently for Christmas that are not thrift finds, because these do feel very vintage even though they were purchased new. And so I know that some of you will probably enjoy seeing these and maybe want to be on the hunt for them when you were out doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. So the first thing that I found is these dish towels. I did grab these from Target online. I just ordered them because I saw them. They like popped up as an ad and I was like, oh my gosh, I love those. They're red and then a really deep green. And then it also comes with this beautiful red striped towel. And then when I was at Marshall's one day, I grabbed these beautiful little plates. So pretty for Christmas. They match with all of my other little vintage tree items, and these were $4.99. I just think they're so pretty. And then I also got these little Santa napkins. Thank you so much for being here and for watching and for supporting me on all of my videos. I hope that you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving week, and I'll see you back here very soon in a new video.